recent meetings. That has been a repeat request. When are we going to have a representative from the police department come up to this microphone and provide a proactive update and answer questions from the public?
We have a representative every meeting here, unless you have something and I said this before, Captain Hoover is here. If there's anything, he takes notes. If there's anything that he needs to solve questions, he's not able to answer easily because he doesn't have those readily available. But if there's anything, we'll bring it up to the next meeting. So it's not going to happen because he's here. So anything that the public brings, he takes notes. If there's anything that needs to be addressed, he'll say.
That, we're talking about two different things.
But that's where we're going. We're not doing anything, at least for now, this is what we're having.
So just for clarity, at other past meetings for other issues that people have repeatedly brought up as areas of concern, we have had the heads of various departments come up to the microphone, provide a 3 to 5 minute long update on the various programs and work and priorities of their department and say proactively, here's what we're doing, and then take questions. And what you're saying is that you're refusing to even ask the police department to do the same thing that you've asked.
I'm not refusing. I'm telling you that we already have a representative here. The only thing that I told you that I will do, I could ask somebody from the community relations to talk about what activities are we doing. Some of the initiative that they're doing in the community and the schools, they could come here and do it before, and tell you that. That's
so
what I would do, community education. I could ask
report?
somebody from the police department to come in and talk about the community education initiative that they are working on. I'm willing to do that, but I'm not going to have you, the police talking about crime rates and statistics and all of that, because that, no. We have a captain here every meeting that he will take any questions that the public has, you write it down, and he could answer either by email if you request it, and ultra, and there's regulations related to some of those requests, or at the next meeting. So thank you. But I could ask somebody to come and say initiatives, educational, safety initiatives, absolutely. So thank you.
Are you going to ask them to
I will ask Captain Hoover.
A proactive update on that.
Captain Hoover, if you could have for the next meeting, if it's possible, somebody to come in and talk about the educational and safety initiative that we have throughout the city and in the school system.
Understood.
Thank you.
At a previous meeting, we talked about crime statistics. You said they can be found on the internet. Places I looked, the state website has no statistics for 2024. So would you be willing to ask the police to bring in some statistics for 2024 at the final meeting of the year?
And you and I talked about it, so why don't you mention that after that meeting? You and I talked
I have
about
limited
it.
time, of course I remember.
And
Yeah.
I told you that I apologize, and I looked it over. There's some statistics.
They're up to 23 now. 2023 statistics are available.
24, so I'm going to get you that. So for the state, the crime report, what I'm talking about. So I talked to you and I said, I apologize because the last time you was there, you said no problem. And if I recall correctly, Captain Hoover told you that there's have been some changes, so it's hard to grasp those statistics. So you have received some information that
Nothing
so it's
in
hard
2024.
that to get that information that you specifically needs or want. I don't know if you need them. If you want it, I don't know if we're going to be able to give you that right away. So.
Okay, so maybe in 2025 we'll find out.
Maybe the next president of the council might be able to help me with that.
Okay, it's just.
Put it in the wish list.
It's, I'm glad you're now correcting the record and pointing out that the information you said was available online is not actually available online.
And I said it that day, and you and I spoke, and I
apologize
apologize
to
for
you.
that. Yeah. So
Nevertheless-
you missed that part.
Nevertheless, I still want the statistics, so I'm back asking again. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
And can you just ask the police to bring some statistics to the next meeting?
No, because he already told you
Why
that, Captain Hoover, right, that you explain, can you explain it again for Mr. Cargo's clarification? The statistics, how difficult it is now because they had changed the process, right? That to get a statistic specifically what he's looking for?
It is libraries now, which, the entire state is not compliant yet. So, you're
Sounds like a problem.
you kind of lost me exactly what you're looking for. If you want to tell me
Anything.
exactly what you're looking for.
Any statistics?
You gotta be specific.
2024, the current year.
We're still in 2024.
Yes.
Tell me exactly what you're looking for. I'll do what I can.